Namaste. I JV'n Dr. CHANDRKALA, Assistant Professor, Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. In today's session, we are going to discuss from the subject Pedagogy of Biological Science. Today's topic is imbibe the values of honesty, integrity, cooperation, concern for the life and preservation of environment. So when we talk about imbibing values, honesty, the first thing is what is the requirement that the student should understand the importance of honesty when it comes to the real life situation, when honesty is the truthfulness and transparent interaction of both words and actions, and being honest to oneself and other from the environment. So wherever they stay, still the value, these values, the student or these values are very important. These values are very important for the essential for the students for their personal development as a whole, okay, which gives their positive enthusiastic effect on the society where they stay and was creating an environment. When we talk about the model behavior, the teacher should amplify here the honesty in their action. So we can inculcate the knowledge of honesty, and it's important into the students' life, so that creating a certain examples by the actions and communications, sharing some personal stories where we can motivate the students to be honest at their act, creating a trusting environment where to encourage an open dialogue where the students will able to feel safe in discussing their thoughts, okay. So the students will able to discuss their feelings with regarding to the things which are going among themselves, okay. So making a clear that they that the mistakes can be shared without fear, and okay, so if they have done any mistakes also, that can be, they should fearlessly share with the teacher, okay. So conducting discussions about what honesty means and it's important, and what are the disadvantages of being dishonest, what are the consequences one can face if they are dishonest in their work, dishonest with their community, society, or what are the consequences they can face. So they can even engage student in analyzing a scenario. For example, they can be given such a certain scenario where they can analyze themselves and the situations, whether the particular act is honestly or not, okay. So they can be tested. So encouraging a critical thinking here. So when we are discussing about the honesty, we can encourage the critical thinking depending upon the ethical where the students maybe give an option to for the honest choice they can make, facilitating a debate on a topic which is related to honesty, so that they can motivate themselves and inculcate the positive values within themselves as a student. Integrating the honesty in their curriculums. When we are using the forming the curriculum also, we can use the literature, history, or real world examples within the curriculum system, so that the student can get motivated or get inspiration from the real life situations, okay. Exploring themes on integrity or assigning certain projects, okay, which is required here for the students for research figure or regarding the societal things, where they can understand whether the honesty is there or not, okay. Promoting a teamwork, encouraging a group activities, okay, where they can collaborate and work honestly to get the success, okay. Reinforcing a positive behavior, so recognizing and rewarding honesty when they are doing the work with honesty, we can recognize them, reward them, so that they can be inspired and praise for their system, okay. So discussion consequences here, we can see sometimes we can tell the students what are the different aspect of long-term positivity and negativity, being honest and dishonest, okay. Encouraging a reflection, so incorporating many things inside where we can see their own behaviors and values regarding the honesties can be understand. Okay, encouraging them to set a personal goal around which they can be honest at their act. Okay, so providing guidance for different difficult situation, like teacher student can provide a strategy or handling a situation where honestly is challenging, so they can given certain tasks, they have to maintain their honesty over him. Okay, encouraging parents and guardians also here at the same, involving familiar by families by sharing their importance of honesty in their routine or home related activities, so that the students can get motivated from the source as a from parent side also. Hosting certain workshops are can be discussed, where they can be using discussing about with their parents and getting a reinforcement on a positive aspect related to the honesty. So along with this, we have integrity also, being the whole as a complete without compromising and corruption. So we can, how honesty can be integrated here. That means that oneself or its own values or acting with a consistency and authentication is very important when we are acting with the honesty. So how much consistency is being maintained. So model activity where we can see that the educators and staff should demonstrate certain integrity in their act of actions. Okay, and discussion, there should be a they demonstrate itself as an integrity part. Sharing personal stories and experiences where you maintain the integrity that lead to a positive outcomes. Okay, so where there is a positive outcome even if it is a challenging one. Okay, so encouraging the students for discussion about the integrity and why it is important, how it is important, and exploring themselves to mere compliances of the integrity. Okay, creating a positive classroom culture. So where we can say that different classroom norms can be promoted through respect, honesty, and accountability. Encouraging an environment where students feel to express their own thoughts and questions. So sometimes when you are discussing, one can give a space to the students where they can feel themselves to express their thoughts. Okay, incorporating integrity into the curriculum also, where we can use the literature as a whole, history and curriculum even for analyzing and providing a moral values can be enhanced. Using historical pictures where you can form the examples for integrity. Promoting a critical thinking on reflecting the dilemmas, using a real life scenarios where they can use the discussion part. Okay, so encouraging self reflections where here through writing exercise or thinking about their values and integrity can be inculcated. Then reward of an integrity where they can acknowledge and celebrate the integrity within the students community and praise the recognition at the same time. Developing empathy where they can use the activities and discussions to encourage the student as a consider. Okay, so activity, creating an opportunity for leadership. So encouraging a student to take the leadership as a whole as a model integrity for the peer group. Okay, that can also help lead to the community development. That gives cooperation, working together with the other to achieve a common goal or a benefit. When we are saying working with for a common goal, how they will make the things in an honest and integrity way, they inculcate everything in together, building a trust and communicating effectively and finding a mutual benefit when it comes to the solution. Okay, for concern for the life, where showing a compassionate empathy and at the same time being the human, animals or environment, how they will correlate everything together when it is comes to honesty, integrity and preservation of environment. Taking care of the natural world by promoting it with the of conservation of natural resources, promoting the sustainability, maintaining the social consequences, keeping a eco-friendly practice they can use. Okay, So by imbibing these values, you can build a strong relationship based on the trust and respect. Okay, like honesty, integrity, all together. How if you are inculcating within the student's mind, so that will give you a base strong relationship between the trust and respect, making decision with your values and principles. While if anything happens, they can be very using their moral values when working with that, promoting a culture of honesty, integrity and cooperation among the students, showing compassion and care for all the living organisms, contributing to a more sustainable and environmentally conscious world. So they will be very conscious about the environment, eco-friendly things, and what are the do and don'ts when it comes to the society as a community work. Okay, so these values is not just about the individual, but it will be helpful for organization as a whole, community and societies as a whole also. For adopting this will help a student to for a nation development as a whole. Okay, thank you.